Hi everyone, this is Philip, also known as Drunk Boba. Today I'll be teaching REDRED by CORTIS. This video will be a step-by-step explanation of all the moves. If you'd like to try with slow music to full speed, I have a separate video linked in my description below. Starting with part 1, we're going to start with our feet together, not too tight, not too out, just have it relaxed. I'll be following Sang-yeon for this part, so he has his left hand rested on his waist, and we're going to start looking down on 5. We're going to look 5, 6, 7, and on 8, we're going to step forward with our left foot here. We're going to prep for the chorus. So one more time, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Moving on from here. If we have our feet here, all our feet is going to do from here is going to go in, bending down to left. In to left. In to left. So what that looks like is you have your feet out, you're going to bring your knees down, and then when we bring our body or our feet to the left side, we're going to go on our toes. So you want to bring your heels to the right and your toes to the left. The same time we're doing that with our hands. It's going to be an X, and you're going to have your hands out near your ear. So what it looks like it's going to be X, X, and out, out. What our hands are doing in the beginning, you don't want to make the X too large and you don't want to have it cover your face too much. You want to make sure you still have your face in the mirror. You're going to cross and cross. So what that looks like is I kind of have it slightly cover my face, but you still see most of my face. And then when we finish this, we're going to bring our hand to the side. But we're going to start with our right hand slightly back, our left hand slightly forward. And we're going to push right hand forward, left hand back, and then one more time. So what that looks like is X, X, and red, red. So you want to make sure you want to pause here first. You want to hit this before we go red, red. We're going to do that together with our lower body. So what that looks like is over here, 5, 6, 7, 8. How we're going to transition from there, I just get ready, right? I kind of bring my feet here, and I just cross out. And then when I cross back, or bring my legs back in, I kind of reset the cross, and then I cross out when I do that again. So what that looks like all together is hit, and down, red, and red. One more time. We did 5, 6, 7, 8, cross, and hit, and hit, and. After we finish the first one, we do everything one more time, but the last move changes. So it's going to be the same thing. Cross, red, red. One more time, and red, and before we do last red, instead of doing it again to the left, we're still going to have it to the left slightly, but we're going to bring our feet up. So what that looks like is and up. Because the next move is going to bring our right foot to the back, or to the left side, to the right, spin, spin. So that's why you want to make sure you bring your foot up on the last one, so it's easy to bring our right foot up to the left side. At the same time doing that, our hands. This is going to be a very natural rested hand. It's not going to be like a closed or like a completely open, like you're grabbing something. It's just going to be rested like this. It's going to go the same direction as your feet. So if our right foot is going to the left, our hand's going to the left. For right foot is going to the right, our hand's going to the right. So what that looks like, we're going to go hit, hit, and now we're going to go 2 times to the left in a circle here. All together from here really quick. So we did 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now when we're doing this, you don't want to keep your left foot down. We're going to jump every time we hit. So if we just finished this, we're going to go, jump, 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 hit. Moving on from here. So we're going to bring our feet out. We're going to bring our feet to the left, to the right, our toes up. We're going to jump up and land straight up. So how it looks like, we're going to bring your feet like this. So it's going to be our left toe up, and then our right heel out. And then we're going to switch right away. It's going to be our right toe up and left heel up. And you really want to be a little free with it. So instead of like a hit, and it's just going to be a hit, hit. So you want to focus on the outer move. So you don't want to go like hit, stop, hit. It's going to go right away. Because right after this, we're going to go out. Adding our hands from here. So when we bring our feet to the left side, Our arms is gonna go to the left, and you're gonna look to the left as well. And then you're gonna look to the right. And then when we bring our hands out like this, you're gonna look down, so look like this. And then from here, we're gonna jump up. We're gonna throw our arms down, just have it next to your body to make it look cleaner. And our feet is just gonna stay here, and then we're gonna land. But when we land, you wanna land slightly to the left because we're gonna bring our body from left to right. And then when we land, we're gonna jump, and we're gonna have our left hand under, our right hand out. It's gonna point from the left side. We're gonna act like a robot. Everything is frozen but your feet. We're gonna cross to the right. And then once we're here, we're gonna bring our right foot up and slightly lean back, and we're gonna clap. You're gonna leave your left hand up like this. So what that looks like is 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna wanna pause here, and once we're here, we're gonna go back down. But from here, your legs or your knees are gonna go out, in, out, in, out, in. To make it a little easier, I do prefer to do this on my toes. Instead of going like on my heels, I lean my body weight a little down and slightly forward so it's more on my toes. So I just go out, in, out, in. Our hands from here, it is pretty free. The 4 other members who don't do the center part, which was Jun's part, they just go out, in, and then do the red, red. Jun, he kind of like brings his arms around, starting with his right arm, and then left arm, and then he gets ready to do the red, red. It's gonna be the same exact thing as before, where we have our right hand back, left hand forward to start first pause, and then we go forward, forward. So what that looks like from here, we go to the right, clap, and then we're gonna start out with our knees out and our right arm up, left arm down. We're gonna close, and then from here, we go out, out. A little faster, what that looks like is here, you're gonna go out, in, hit, and. So you do wanna end with your knees in. From here, we do the same exact thing as before we're doing this. Be the same exact move, and go to left, to the right, spin twice. And then we're gonna do the same thing we did to left, to the right, out, jump, and then you kind of want to get ready for the next part, which is going to be in part 2. But just to make it a little easier to transition, we're going to go to left, to the right, out, jump, and I get ready to throw. So I have my left leg down and my right leg kicked out, and then my left arm is going to be out. And that's going to be the end of part 1. Now we just finished learning part 1. Let's review it all together before we try with counts. So you started here, we have our feet together, left hand rested on our waist, looking down, we go up, 5, 6, 7, 8. From here we go, prep to cross, cross, and cross. So it'll be dun, 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 hit, red, one more time, and hit, red, and before we hit the last red, we go up, and then we're gonna kick to our left and jump, kick to the right and jump, spin twice. We go to the left, to the right, out, jump, and 2, 3, clap. And we're gonna go out, in, red, red. And go left, right, hit, left, right, and kick. Now that we finished learning part 1, let's add it all together with counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1. Moving on to part 2. So we just finished this. We did left, to the right, out, and hit. So just for the sake of this video, so in the actual choreo, they do move all the way to the right and then all the way to the left. Just to make it a little easier for you guys to learn. I'll be moving a little less. You guys can be able to learn a lot easier. So we just started with our right leg up and our left hand out. This hand is free. You can do like an outer hand, a pointer finger, a gun, whatever you guys think will look better for you. Because members also do something a little different between each member, but just to standardize it. So we were here, we do the same thing 6 times. So we did here, we're gonna switch, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So once we're here, so you have your left hand up and then you're ending with your right hand up. We're going to jump with our legs apart like this. And we're going to have your right hand up. It's going to be, you're going to roll from your hip forward, up, up. So you don't want to do like a forward like this. It'll be a little more to your side, so it'll be more leaning on your right hip. So we're here, here, and then we're going to point up. So you're still going to stay to the right side. We're going to have our pointing finger up. I'll be following James with this part. So we're going down, and then we're going to have our right leg out. I'm going to have my right pointing finger out. And then from here, I step forward my left foot, and I clap. They keep going forward, but I'll be going back to make it easier. So after we clap, James, he kind of does like this. Like he has 2 gun fingers and he just brings his hand in. This is in the M countdown comeback. So we were just here and clap here. So I just do it 2 times and then do another, like we were just here, except from here I'll be grabbing my jacket with my pointer finger and my thumb, but now I'll be doing this part to the left side, here, here. Now, ending move is going to be the same exact part as this. Same exact thing, we're going to go cross and red and cross and red, up, to the left, to the right, spin. And same thing, left, right, out, up. When we finish up, we're going to end up like this, so it'll look like left, right, hit, and down. And that'll be the end of part 2. To just review part 2 before we try the counts, we just finished here at part 1. We did 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, hit 2 more times. Out, gi, and point. Down, and hit, and clap. Hit, and out. Same thing. And hit. Go up, hit, up, jump, hit, and left, right, out, and down. Now trying part 2 all together with counts. We just here at part 1, we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hit, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1. Now that we learned the entire piece, let's try it all together with counts. Just a reminder, if you'd like to try with music from slow speed to full speed, I have a separate video linked in my description below. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1.